Name and badge number.
If you can read, that's where it is.
No, what's your name? I'm asking you a question.
And I answered your
Say
question.
it out loud.
No.
Nah, watch out. Get from in front of my door. This lady touching me, that's assault. I'm getting this all on camera. This is assault. This is assault.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID? I am not giving you my ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
You're about to see why a routine break turns into a full-blown rights violation. An Uber driver just meditating in a parking lot gets ambushed. Watch what happens when an officer's ego can't handle a simple no. The encounter escalates from 0 to a taser draw in seconds, not because of a crime, but because the auditor knows his rights. This is exactly how innocent people get jammed up. The officer opens his car door without consent. That's a clear Fourth Amendment violation right out of the gate. But why did she really pull that taser? Thanks to Spark Up and Rocky Mount Highco for letting us cover and break down this police audit. Make sure to subscribe to his channel and like his videos. His link is in the description below.
Let's get it going. What's your name?
My name is
Name and badge number.
1560.
Name and badge number.
If you can read, that's where it is.
No, what's your name? I'm asking you a question.
And I answered your
Say
question.
it out loud.
No.
Nah, watch out. Get from in front of my door. This lady touching me, that's assault. I'm getting this all on camera. This is assault. This is assault.
Because I've actually
This is assault. Why are you standing in front of my door? Why are you over here?
Pull that camera out along.
Why are you over here?
Can I get a unit to step it up?
Why are you over here? This shorty pulled her taser on me for nothing. And she ain't answered no questions. She just pulled up and asking me why I'm parked. Why I'm parked in a legally parked spot. No.
All right, cool.
You ain't traffic stopped me. I wasn't even driving or doing nothing. I have no reason to show you my license. No reason. Is it a law to just give you my license because you asked for it? You getting upset because she's a power tripper. Look at her. Look at her. She's upset because she ain't getting what she asked for.
The only person gonna be upset in the end probably gonna be you.
For what?
Because right now, technically, it's obstruction.
What's technically obstruction of what?
Of a closed business, you're not
Obstructed of what?
Here, right?
That's not illegal. That's not illegal. That's not illegal.
Give it to me. Is this business not closed?
It's not illegal to be here.
Loitering, suspicious activity, right?
Yeah, it's closed.
And it says no trespassing, right?
Right.
Where does it say no trespassing?
I showed you that.
I'm parked right here.
So do you have your driver's license?
That lot is over there.
Yes or no?
I have my license. Yes, I do. No, I'm not.
Okay,
No, I'm not. This is my car. Everything here is mine. Everything here is mine.
You can wait till that one.
Can you please back up, please?
No, I'm not.
Because now I feel unsafe. I feel safe. No, you opened my door. You opened my door.
You tried to roll the window. Absolutely.
No, I did roll. Is this my window?
I don't know his name.
Is this my window?
Hey, is the car in your name?
You do know my name because you probably ran my plates.
Technically, it's obstruction. Listen to the wording. She's scrambling for a charge after he refuses to ID. Here's the key. In most states, sitting in a car in a parking lot, even a closed business, isn't a crime. That means no reasonable suspicion, which means this is a consensual encounter. A request isn't an order. The auditor knows this, stating, "I have no reason to show you my license." She's getting frustrated because he won't just comply. But just comply isn't the law. This is where officers play word games to manufacture probable cause.
Go find out and run the plates. She just got out the car and started tripping on me, homie. Like, what you expect from me, bruh? Like, I'm not one of those.
Who you think I am?
I'm not one of those. See, look at you. Look at you. You're a dyke that thinks you got some sort of power, shorty.
For real.
You all fucked up and confused. Yes, you are.
For your ID and what you
Why? You didn't tell me why.
You might want to lower your tone.
Why I got to give you my ID? You ain't told me no crime or nothing.
I already told you what you
Shorty, you got me aggravated and excited. I'm speaking with energy.
Activity.
How? How? How is that suspicious? How is a parked car in a parking lot suspicious?
You don't comprehend well. I get it.
I do comprehend. You trying to come up with some fabricated bullshit. And I'm asking you questions and you're not answering them. You saying suspicious activity, but I'm parked in a parking lot.
So I want to be clear. You have refused to show me your ID 3 times, right? Yes or no?
Because you haven't told me why.
I already told you why. Yes or no?
Tell me why. Why are you stopping me?
I'm not telling you again. Yes or no?
I'm asking you a question.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Please tell this girl to back up and leave me alone. Let me close my door.
You know.
I don't like my door open.
I don't care.
Mr. Price, this
I don't like.
is a closed business. That's all. All right.
Bro, I come here every day.
At least
I
5
park
times.
Uber. I come here every day and take my
at least
break,
5 times.
and I do my
You're not gonna
meditations.
keep-
I listen
you're
to
not
my
gonna
music.
keep doing it.
She saw exactly what I was doing when she came
I
here.
did not.
Okay.
I saw you when I walked here. You were about to pull off.
Shorty, you
And I
tripping.
knocked on the window. And
You're
said, "You
tripping,
gonna
and
pull
that's
off?"
sad.
Right,
That's
let's be
sad.
real.
You guys got better things to
You
do
wanna
than
change
this.
your story when you start
No, I'm not
into the
changing no
world.
story. There's no story to
Hello world.
change.
Hello world.
I have no
That makes
story.
you feel better?
I have no story.
Can I see your ID?
No, because I have not committed no crime.
I don't care.
His name is
Yes, I do care. I don't care what you care about, but I care what I care about. And I don't like police coming out here trying to dick me around like I'm some punk ass bitch. Shorty,
I mean,
close
you
my
must feel that way
door.
about yourself, 'cause I
Close
didn't
my
say that.
door.
Where you from, man?
Bro, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland originally. I've been out here for 4 years, bro.
Okay.
I've been out here for 4 years. I've been driving Uber for 2 years, bro. I've been coming to this parking lot every single day.
Okay, Mr. Price. Well,
Every
let's just
single
start over.
day.
Let's just start, okay? I'm Officer Johnson. This is Officer Wise. All right, we're on special op. The only reason why she pulled you over is because you're just sitting here. That's the only reason why. You're just sitting here in a closed business.
That my point. She didn't pull me over. I was just sitting here parked.
I mean, not pull you over. Just
sitting here parked. So you want to come up and ask, that you want to do a check? That's fine. Do the check.
What do you think?
But you
I
see
tried
what
to
I'm
do
doing.
When I knocked on
No,
the window,
you
when
can't-
Hold on. Let's be clear. So don't miss the price. Don't start lying.
Shorty, you
When
said you got it on
I
camera.
knocked on the window. The car was in motion.
Because I
was like,
didn't
"Dang,
see
gonna
you.
pull off?" was like,
I did
"Oh,
not
these
see
people
you.
phony."
I did not
said,
see
"Would
you.
rather me
My
come
windows
from
are
the front or
dark. I don't
behind?"
just look in the back when I'm
And
ready
when
to
I-
go.
hold
I'm
on,
ready to
wait,
go.
wait. When I-
You didn't have any lights. How did I even know you was coming? So you got upset that
I'ma
I
let
was
you
driving off thinking I was trying to get
I'm
away
not
from you,
even
but I
upset.
didn't see you.
This is ego, not law enforcement. Watch the dynamic. He asks her to back up so he can feel safe, and she refuses. Then she admits she opened his door because he rolled up his window. "I'm going to open your door every single time," she says. That is a confession to an unreasonable search. Policy isn't law. Her personal policy of not letting someone roll up their window doesn't override the Constitution. She grabbed his arm and pulled her taser. That's not de-escalation, that's retaliation for exercising his right to record and remain silent. It's a power trip, plain and simple.
Honestly, I'm not upset. I could care less about
So you was
Let's-
upset,
let's be
and you
fair.
was power tripping,
And I asked
and you
how
opened
many
my
times
door.
for
You
your
opened
ID?
my door on
Why
a
did I
power
open
trip.
your door?
You grabbed my arm and you
Why
pulled
did I
your
open your
taser out
door?
on me and said you was
Right.
gonna tase me for
Absolutely.
nothing.
Absolutely.
For nothing. So I said,
Absolutely.
at this point, let me get my
Absolutely.
phone.
Because you did
Let me
what?
get my
You
phone for
rolled
my
the window up
protection
and you said
because
you
you're
was
supposed to
gonna
be my
drive off.
people, and you ain't supposed to be doing this type of shit to me, bruh.
Everybody, my people. Everybody. Black,
You ain't acting
white,
like it.
whatever.
You fucking with me for no reason, and you think I'm some
You know
criminal
how
or
long ago
something.
This could have been solved if he just
Shorty,
told me
why?
How many minutes ago?
Why?
Like,
Guess what? I drive Uber. I got
You must
nowhere to
have
be.
an
I got
advantage.
all day.
I do too.
I got all day.
I do too.
So I ain't about to give you my license for nothing just to appease you.
That's up to you.
So do what y'all gotta do. If you want to take it from me, take it from me. But I'm recording it, and we're gonna take this to wherever we gotta take it to.
Just ask you for it. That's all. If you,
I get it, but I don't want to give it to you because I don't have to.
You wanna give it to
That's
him?
my right to not give it to you.
Can you give it to
Because
me?
I ain't commit
You
no
wanna give it to
crime.
him?
Mr. Price, and I'll just.
Can you back up and get
I'm not
let me
closing
close my door?
No.
Then I'm not
You
giving you
gonna roll out your
nothing
window?
because I don't like
She
how.
already tried to drive
I
off
will
2
talk to you
times,
through
so
the
no.
window.
No, I'm not closing
Shorty,
anything.
well then okay, then I'm not giving you nothing.
We'll give it to
You
him.
don't want to work with me, I'm not working with you.
I'm not working with you. 'Cause at
Let's
this
make an
point-
agreement.
At this point, it's gonna turn
Let's
into
make a
stuff.
deal.
So
You close my door, I
I'm
give
not
you my
closing your
license.
door.
Okay, then I'm
I
not
don't
giving you
make
my
deals with
license.
people, sorry.
See, this is what she been
I
on
don't make
10,
deals
and
with
she tried to switch it up, not me. You was on 10,000 and
This
you
is
still are.
recording.
Net one's coming. So.
That's a power trip. You don't want to let me close my door because you just don't want to let me close my door. Because you on a power
My
trip.
supervisor on the way, so I'll let you talk to him.
Where I'm going to drive off to?
I
Fucking
don't know. I
traffic.
mean,
Yeah,
try to
because you
drive
being a
off
nerd.
So
Point blank. But the point I'm
who
making,
put that
power
car in
trip.
drive? Me or you? You.
Shorty,
So
I didn't see you.
I guess
I'm
you
ready to
the bigger nerd
leave.
then, right.
I was done doing what I was doing. You
You
probably
must be
see me
having a
wrapping
bad
it up. I don't know what how long you been watching me. You probably been watching and seeing what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you just so whatever. Shorty, I don't
So you
really
over here
care what you got
meditating.
going on.
Okay, I get it.
I don't really, it don't really matter to me. But you don't want to work with me, I ain't gonna work with you. And whoever you got coming, it don't matter to me.
She's
Bro.
actually nice, man.
No, she's not. You think
Jay,
she is.
After this,
That's what
watch
you think.
my body cam.
That's what you
So
think.
you can see. Like, I don't do that. I don't even.
What you mean you
mess
don't
with
do
people
that?
like
How do we get to this point? Did you put your taser on me?
Why
Did
I
you
put
open
why?
my door
Why?
aggressively?
Why?
On the power? Why? I'm asking you why. You tell me why. That's actually a great question. Why did you open my door? like that when I tried to roll my window up because you didn't like
rolled
it.
your window up when I was
Because you didn't
speeding.
like. No, you was not.
So-
You
so
was just
the-
sitting there.
So the first time when you attempted to put your car in drive,
Is that illegal?
Why would I allow you?
Is
to
it
roll your
illegal
window
for me
up?
to roll my window
Like,
up while
why?
you speaking to me?
Why? So that's why I opened
I
your
just
door.
told you
One,
why.
I can't see what you have. In
I
the
told
car.
you I
don't
didn't
know
see
what you're
you.
doing.
You
So
know-
therefore, yes, I'm going to open your door every single time.
See, look at you.
Every single
Look at
time.
you.
You
See,
sound like a-
see, look at you.
You sound crazy.
Look at you. And you think that's nice?
I'm trying to be nice.
You
and
think
not
that's nice?
Pull him out of the car.
Trying to
I've
be
asked for his
is-
ID about 5 different times. For one, when I pulled up, he tried to drive off. I knocked on the window. He was like,
And I
"Oh, you
stopped.
creeping up on me from
I
behind."
stopped
said,
when
"Would
I saw you."
Hold on. Would you
Go
rather
ahead,
me
go ahead,
come on
man.
the
Go
front?
ahead.
I was like, well, what's up? What you doing out here? Let me see your ID. I'm not showing you nothing. I ain't got to show you nothing. I ain't doing nothing wrong. A closed business says no trespassing. You're not supposed to be here.
Sir,
I don't
as
care
I
what
explained
you're
to
doing.
her,
I don't care if you're
and this
better
gentleman, when he
than
came with
I've
some
asked for
common
his ID
sense,
5 different times.
I drive Uber, I
Hold on.
come.
He tried to put the car in
All
drive
right.
again. He let the let the window back up. So I opened the door and pulled out my taser. I said, bro, I will tase you. Like, let's be for real. He's like, get out
And
of
that's
my way,
illegal.
get out of my door, get out of my
You
door.
don't have jurisdiction to do that.
So, please.
So if I roll my window up, you get angry, that doesn't give you the right to aggressively open my door and pull your taser on me.
They get the ID now. No, I'm saying he said he's willing to give his ID. He didn't give his ID.
Mr. Price,
Yes, sir.
you understand why this officer made contact with you?
Man, no, brother. I
Okay,
come
well, you
here
see-
every day. I do my meditations, and I take my break. I drive Uber.
Okay.
I never had any issues, bruh. It's a closed business. Nobody's doing nothing here. It's a parking lot. I find a place to park where I got some space, and I do me, brother. I look into the sun. I meditate, and I do my healing energy. I go to pull off. I didn't see her. When she knocked, I stopped and acknowledged her. Okay, what's going on? I didn't continue to try to speed off or none of that. Shorty's on her aggressive. I don't know what's going on, brother, but I know it's uncalled for.
Okay.
And I know my rights is being violated, and she want my ID and all this stuff for no reason when I committed no crime.
Okay, well,
So-
you're in a business that's closed, it's vacant. All right.
Okay.
So she does have the right to request your ID. However, you're lucky because we have identified who you are. So have a good day.
All right, Mr. Wilkerson, thank you for being a wise man. Thank you.
The supervisor arrives, and here's where the facade crumbles. The auditor calmly explains he was meditating and didn't see her. The supervisor's response? She does have the right to request your ID. Notice he says request, not demand. He knows she overstepped. He even says you're lucky they can ID him, immediately undermining the officer's entire aggressive stop. This is the accountability moment. The lesson? Stay calm, state your rights, and force the system to show its hand. Would you have stayed this composed, or would you file a complaint first thing tomorrow? Now watch this. An officer rolls up with a report of a car yelling at people and going the wrong way. But watch how fast the goalposts move. The auditor immediately shuts down the consensual chat. I'm not answering any questions. That's his right. But instead of articulating a crime, the officer gets stuck in a loop. We're investigating. That's not a legal standard. This is where an investigation turns into a fishing expedition without reasonable suspicion. So when the auditor demands to know the crime and the officer can't name one, why does he keep pushing instead of walking away?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, how you doing?
Good. So we got a report is, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you
you
should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
No, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so
All right, so where did you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where
driving.
Can you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man,
You can go talk to the bank manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why did we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay. Why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong
person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you.
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you-
questions.
And then yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word.
Again,
we're
that's a
investigating, sir.
word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you, I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you. So that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happly go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but
That's
I am
fine.
not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You guys you need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is one of the few things that
That's
you do
only
have to do.
if I am
You're
convicted of a crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
You can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I put these documents through here?
Yeah.
There's nothing in them.
No worries.
Here's the pivot. The officer finally says the magic words, reckless driving. But the auditor knows the game. Can you prove that right now? Exactly. A mere allegation from an unknown caller isn't reasonable suspicion. Then the officer tries the ID demand, which fails because the auditor isn't driving and isn't detained lawfully. When the auditor asks, "Am I being detained?" the officer says yes. That's the moment this became a seizure. But detention needs facts, not just a hunch. So, with zero evidence and a witness they haven't even talked to yet, is this detention legal or just an ego play?
It's just what I came to the bank for.
Nope. As long as
pen?
yep. As long as we can stay outside,
I'm-
then I don't have any issue.
That's fine.
And to answer your question before, I don't know if you got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay, well, I want to see proof.
I'm not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show me.
question, I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my
Okay.
car that watched you do it.
Then you
I'm
cannot be the injured
I'm not
party
trying
then.
to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm
Because
not a court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now, you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop, because you have unlawfully detained me with the quote unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works. You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a second.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me where the one way is.
I'm telling you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one way is. And where's the one way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay, well then you cannot convict me of a crime.
Can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm here.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes,
you guys
are.
are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment, because you are not letting me travel from my
It's
area
not.
to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation
not.
of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which we
Okay.
are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
No, because you're
bank-
trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not a
legally,
stop and ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me, because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I told you to find the other individual that quote unquote made this.
Another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is that
Go ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then, am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
The officer goes to check with the bank. He comes back and everything falls apart. No cameras, the other party doesn't want to press anything. So after unlawfully detaining this man, threatening him with reckless driving and demanding ID, the officer has to let him go. The outcome? The auditor was right to stay silent and force the state to prove its case, which it couldn't. This is how you protect your rights. Know that a detention needs real evidence, not just a radio call. The question is, will anyone at this department review this body cam and see the violation for what it was? If this breakdown helped you better understand your rights, subscribing and liking the video helps ensure this work continues, holding public officials accountable through documentation and education.